by the Ole Miss Rebels. The Seminoles will kick it away to start. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Ole Miss offense will get the first possession of the game. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. This offense has it with really good field position. Takes the handoff. It's Webster. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They want to run this quarterback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. To the air, it's Castellanos. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Haas. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Look out, he's got room. Turning it on. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Lee. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
And quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. And that one did not work.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now up.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Pressure coming. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Castellanos. Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown Seminoles! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway and a big... This defense. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Simmons. Finds his man, it's Diggs. There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to get it through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. Inside and he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles!
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Diggs. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Makes the grab. It's hot. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. Hauls it in the first down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They go to the ground. Shakes off the defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Kick is in the air. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. He'll try the left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give is to Williams. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. And the Noles send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. It's caught. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Throws for the tight end. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Brought down at the 30 on the return. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Williams. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's White. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in this second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good.
Gonna take a shot. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Complete to the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Pass interference, defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Makes the catch. It's Diggs. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. It's incomplete. And I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Now facing a third and long. Lost to throw again. Snagged in the middle. It's hot. Break. Just steamrolling the defense. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Harris. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
It's raining in this game. It's making the football slick and slippery. And you know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaching staffs have preached about that to their teams in the locker rooms before taking the field. And these guys really need to do a better job of holding on to the football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. And the Seminoles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just...
Turning on the Jets! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to bowl his way in. Can't quite cross the frame to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by 7 over UNLV. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be turning it on. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
That's the danger as a defense when you're playing against this guy, because you know you're going to see the option. And if you don't have a player dedicated to pursuing and stopping him, he is going to burn you like he did right here. He has elite speed. You saw it on that option play.
Off play action. Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. So they'll send out the field goal unit. One drive has already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He tries to take the top off. Leaves his feet and makes a nice catch along the left sideline.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him.
Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave them a little bit of everything on that one. And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Pushes ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Rush is on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they've... down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. These 2 quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Seminoles will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you're... There he goes! Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone.
Going for it all. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Makes the grab past the marker. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Rebels are flying down the field. Running the red zone. It's Taylor. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play. Instead, they're looking at a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it. This is now a 7-point game. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Williams. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And he was loose and out. And doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And that is big time, late in the game, that you can trust your quarterback to still throw the football because you know it's only a few more first downs, and this one's over. Nice to have a guy like that you can trust.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Noles will have it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They bring him down at the 45-yard line, and this defense rises up on 3rd down. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's right.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say.
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a... Or he stopped short of the goal line.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in.
Touchdown, Ole Miss! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And in this situation now, if you're on offense, what do you do? Kick the extra point, tie it, and hope for overtime, or are you aggressive? Do you decide to go for two right here and see if you can take the lead with just seconds left in the game?
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown Seminoles. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense. And now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants a big play here late. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. What overlooked in the pantheon of great rivalries, but this has always been fierce, and both of these teams know if they survive and advance from here, a host of opportunities lie ahead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So LSU's offense will take the field first. Last season, the Rebels missed opportunity after opportunity to deliver the knockout blow, a game that they never trailed until the final play when Garrett Nussmeier threw an overtime touchdown pass, breaks into the open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle, it's Anderson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Anderson. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. LSU right back to the line. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure. But, man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. And in an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown LSU! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Rebels offense will go to work for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job at confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot. Get the ground game going. Make it easy because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that.
He'll take the deep shot. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Guys, you just say Magnolia Bowl, and it sounds elegant and pristine and reserved. And Ole Miss and LSU, anything but charges of clock malfeasance, downright cheating back in the old days just to get a leg up in this rivalry game.
It feels like they've been playing this game since the Louisiana Purchase and Napoleonic Law. They've been playing it forever down south in an area of the country where sometimes it just feels like it matters more. I can't wait to see what happens today.
And I love what Reese says. Cheating, yeah. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. And both these schools, obviously, so closely connected. Games are usually really, really good. A ton of talent on the field. Big bragging rights on the line.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Here's a heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Has it, they're on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break. checked out. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense.
A shot toward the end zone, and good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wallace. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rebels line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Trying play action. Hit as he throws. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Gets it out fast. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Little pressure on the coverage team there. Stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking deep. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
I love this free safety and how he plays.
The extra point is blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Watkins. The ball pops out on the return.